I'm back with another episode of Eats with Twan. Now we know Taco Bell has the Crunchwrap Supreme, but you know what I have? I have the Seafood Crunchwrap Supreme. That's right. Subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. If you don't believe me, watch this recipe. We doing it seafood style, okay? Look, let's start off with a nice piece of salmon fillet. Yes, the L is silent. You are going to go ahead and hit it with some neutral oil. I'm using avocado oil for the salmon, and you just want to make sure that the salmon is coated front and back on all sides because you're going to make sure the season blend is sticking to the salmon. Everything is on the left hand side of the screen, all of the ingredients for you, and you're going to go ahead and coat this homemade spice blend on the salmon front and back. Just like that, you want to make sure everything is massaged and you want to make sure everything's coated. Look, we don't want no bland food over here, okay? Look, I'm showing you how to do it, so do it right. Then we're going to go ahead and set that aside. You can let that marinate, but look, I'm in a rush, so we're going to go ahead and get this cooked right away. So we're going to go ahead and put this inside the air fryer. That's right, we're going to cook this inside the air fryer. It takes about, like 12 to 15 minutes in the air fryer on the seafood setting. Wow, and look, once we put that in the air fryer, it comes out just like that, a nice piece of salmon. And this thing is nice and juicy, it's not dried out. And you know, off camera, I had quite a bit to eat, to taste. It turns out really good. So follow the instructions. Look, now we're going to go ahead and take our shrimp. We have our shrimp clean and deveined right here. Hit it with some neutral oil once again. And this time we're actually just going to coat this with some good old Old Bay seasoning. You know, Old Bay is the go-to for seafood. You're going to go ahead and hit it with the Old Bay seasoning, just like that. About 1 tablespoon. And you're going to go ahead and mix and make sure everything is well combined. Don't over season it. You want to taste the seafood, not the seasoning. Okay, so what we're going to do with this, we're also going to put that in the air fryer. Just like that. You're going to make sure you spread those out and they have enough room to cook. And the best part about this, once you put in the air fryer, it literally takes 3 to 5 minutes. Just like that. So after the 3 to 5 minutes, you're going to go ahead and put that aside along with the salmon that we cooked earlier. Wow, look at that. We have our blackened salmon, we have our shrimp, and wait, don't forget, we have our fresh lump crab meat. That's right, crab meat is going into the seafood crunch wrap. Some of our toppings, we have guacamole, then you have your cheeses. Now you can use whatever cheese you like. I feel as though white cheese is better with seafood. Smoked Gouda, we have our onions, our shredded lettuce. So we're going to go ahead and get everything, not plated, we're going to stuff everything on up. We're going to take a large flour tortilla. Then I'm putting some spicy Sriracha Mayo at the bottom. Just about, what you see on the screen here. And then you're going to go ahead and break that blackened salmon up with your hand. Go ahead, use the best tools in the kitchen, your hands. You're going to go ahead and make sure everything's kind of broken up, but you still want there to be some nice chunks of salmon. Then we're going to go ahead and add that shrimp. And then once we go ahead and add that shrimp, we're going to go ahead and hit it with what? Some of the lump crab meat. I told you. Now with the crab meat, you don't need to season it or anything. You just want that freshness of that fresh crab meat in there. Okay? Then we're going to go ahead and hit it with some cheese. Yes, the best part. Because this is the pull action that you get when you bite into it. You're going to have all that nice gooey cheese inside. And this is smoked Gouda, a little bit of sharp cheddar, and I believe I had some mozzarella. Then I hit it with some onion as well. We're going to put that on top. You know, onion. I love some onions now, not too much. Then we're going to take our tostada, and then we're going to go ahead and put that on top. Now this is going to give it that crunch. It's a crunch wrap, right? So we're going to put that on top. Then we're going to take some good old guacamole. Now this is completely optional, but it's California, so we have to have something with some avocado. Then we're going to go ahead and hit it with some of that shredded lettuce. And then we're going to take a smaller flour tortilla and we're going to put it on top. And the reason why, once we close it, we want to make sure that it is nice and tight. We do not want everything falling out of this crunch wrap. So it's very important that you go ahead and use a smaller tortilla, depending on how much you put inside. But I put quite a bit in there, so I needed something to close it out. So you flip it over. Now you can use it on a flat top, but I have my little griddle here little panini press. And I'll just basically let that cook through until it's heated through. It didn't take too long. It took about 5 minutes or so. And you see, look, right, nice and brown on top. Wow. And the best part, let's cut into this bad boy. I know y'all ready to see this, okay? Let's go ahead. Moment of silence. Wow, there we go. Look at that. We got our salmon, our lump crab, our shrimp, the guac, the cheese. We got all that in there. And look, this is ready to be eaten. There you go. You see it. And you know, in true fashion, I gotta give you all a taste test. You know, I did all that. So I gotta show you how it tastes. Woo! Man, I wish I was here to try this. You guys have to try this. Look, thank you for watching Eats with Twan. I'm at 1,000 subscribers. Look, hit that notification bell if you're not subscribed. I appreciate you. Have a blessed one. See you next time.